Hi again, everybody. Welcome into the Week 10 edition of Peacock Baseball Weekly. Zach Carlyle here with you, and please be joined by head coach Brandon Hunt. The Peacocks, 4 out of their last 6 right now, and they get ready for St. Cloud State this weekend, coming off of a 3-1 weekend against Northern State, and then a midweek split with Augustana. And Coach, let's start with that. The Northern State weekend and Augustana in the midweek. Little extra stay up there in Sioux Falls, but you come away with 4 out of 6. What are your thoughts about how the team performed up there?
Yeah, it was good. It was, again, a unique scenario. We were supposed to be playing our games against Northern State at home, and with the rain that the region got, we ended up moving them to Sioux Falls and playing them at Augustana's home field. And, we like I told the guys, it's not like we did anything differently throughout the course of the past 6 games. We just did everything we've been doing better. And it was a pretty simple formula. When we pitch, play defense, and get some timely hitting, we're a pretty good baseball team, and we were able to do that more often than not over the course of the last 6 games. So, that truly is our key going forward. Northern State and Augustana are two very good teams. They're going to finish towards the top of the league, and we were just able to simply play better over the course of the large majority of the last 6 games, and that's what led to the success. So.
Absolutely. Well, hey, you talked about pitching and some timely hitting. Let's start with pitching. Brett Fanning, boy, has he put together some nice performances here in a row. And Ryan Munoz in the game 2 there, or one of the games against Northern State, picked up 13 strikeouts in his outing. Let's talk about those guys specifically, but the pitching.
Yeah, I mean that is our pitching is going to take us as far as we go. Right. Brett, I hate to say this, but we're starting to take Brett for granted, just in the sense that every time he goes out, he's given us 7 strong innings, right, complete games, and again, we've talked about this before, but it's not like Brett is an electric pitcher. Brett just pitches. Brett competes, and that's something that we're really trying to get a large majority of our pitching staff to be able to do. Don't worry about how electric or non-electric your stuff is as a pitcher. Just go out there and be a bulldog and compete. And Brett is the epitome of that. So we always feel really comfortable anytime he's got the ball because he's just a competitor, and that's what we like. Ryan was a little dinged up to start the year. Ryan has probably some of the best stuff on our team. And he's probably one of our only pitchers that has the ability to go out and punch some guys out, get a few strikeouts up there, and Ryan threw well against Northern State. Ended up having 13 strikeouts and commanded the zone and had a good presence about him. And being a freshman kid, we're certainly excited for the future that he has within our program. But he's also a freshman. It's a consistency thing with him. So if he can become more consistent and pitch deeper into games, less 3-ball counts, all that sort of stuff, the sky's the limit for him. So
absolutely. Well, the other side, be able to score some runs as well. That's always a plus as well. You talk about some of those games with Northern State, and then Augustana the midweek, a couple of high scoring games there. In particular, Jake Grieco coming alive with the bat over the weekend. What are your thoughts about what this team's been able to do at the plate?
Yeah, I mean, we had several guys that had big weekends for us to allow us to have some success, but Jake was certainly one of the guys that really figured some things out. Jake is a veteran guy in this league. He's been around for what seems like forever, and he'd be the first to tell you he was really off to a slow start this year, and it was really frustrating him. But I was really proud of him, and I even pointed it out to the rest of the guys. Of Jake's a great example of a kid who, the season did not start the way that he wanted to. He was hitting really bad, couldn't find a barrel for whatever it was worth, and Jake just put his head down and kept working and kept working and kept working. And every time we, as coaches, would walk by the cages, Jake was putting in extra work on his own. And that's really just a testament to who he is as a kid. And that's the type of kid we want to build this program around, of not making excuses, not trying to find the easy way out. But when stuff's not going your way, you just find a way and you continue to work hard. And Jake's a testament to that. And I was happy to see him have some success this weekend and come up with some really big hits for us. And it was good to see him start to get on a roll as we get into conference here.
Absolutely. Well, and as you keep going, on the road again, St. Cloud State, this weekend for 4 more. What are your thoughts with that matchup with the Huskies?
St. Cloud's good. Pat does a very good job up there. They are a completely different team than they have been. Last year they graduated a bunch of seniors, bunch of big big, strong, physical home run hitters. And those guys are gone, but it doesn't mean they're any less talented than that last year's team. So they'll be a little bit different. They always pitch the ball well. They're going to be a scrappier team on offense. They're not going to hit all the home runs that they have. But again, like I told our guys, the biggest thing we have to focus on is just our dugout. If we continue to play the games or play the way that we have been over the course of the last 6 games, we've got the ability to play with anybody. And if we go up to St. Cloud and we pitch, play defense, and get some timely hitting, we're going to have a good opportunity.
Well, best of luck to you this weekend. Thanks
Zach.
for being with us. Peacock Baseball on the road at St. Cloud State for 4 games up there. Go to upperoiowaathletics.com. Check out all the info for those 4 games. We will see you next week. Thanks for being with us for Peacock Baseball Weekly.